Today we're talking advantages of pellet grills. Now, pellet grills have come a very long way since their early beginnings in the mid-'80s, and that's the stuff we'll have a look at today. Let's go. First up, super simple ignition. Basically, you press the button, set the temperature you want, and between the hot rod ignition and the fan forced air, your grill is lit and ready to rock in no time. Now, just as simple as the ignition, they're also easy to use. Basically, you set the temperature you want, and between the auger and the fan forced air, the pellets are being laid out to the fire pot exactly in the ratio that is needed to hit the temp that you're looking for and to keep it there. So you're not having to tend or stoke the fire or any of that. The fan is doing the stoking, the auger is doing the fuel delivery. You're setting the temperature once. That's it. Another cool feature nowadays, wireless connectivity. Most premium pellet grills currently on the market have some sort of wireless connectivity that allow you to connect via a phone app. And so if you want to do something like a brisket smoke overnight without having to constantly babysit the fuel, the brisket, the whole thing, it kind of does all that for you with alerts and other things that it can send you and keeps you involved in what's going on outside while sleeping. Some of the brands even have basically built into the app, it sort of guides you through the cook. Already built in, ready to rock, you basically just press a button. Next up, even heat. Due to the design with pellet grills having a heat baffle that is directly over the fire pot, and then most even have another very large heat baffle somewhere underneath the cooking grids. If you couple that with the fact that they have the forced convective air coming from the fan that hits the fire pot, super even heat, so even that the rear rack in a pellet grill is not necessarily just a warming rack. It can be used as another cooking rack because the temperature between this rack and this rack are very close. Another great benefit of the heat baffles is fewer flare-ups. Way fewer flare-ups, most would agree. Basically, your food drippings will hit the large diffusion pan and either vaporize back into your food, and any of them that don't do that will basically roll on down to the grease pot. Next up, with a pellet grill, smoke flavor will be on point. Basically what I mean by that is instead of a learning curve for somebody who hasn't always smoked food, a pellet grill, the way that it works, it's a subtle smokiness, but it's really hard to over smoke your food, which can be pretty easy to do when you're first learning how to smoke with a regular smoker. So it kind of eliminates that and makes it nice and easy for somebody who wants to learn how to smoke. The pellets themselves actually come in all of the common smoking flavors. And so, I mean, you can mix and match or make your own blend or you know, whatever. It's super simple and allows you access to all the common smoke flavors. Now we'll look at temperature range. Modern pellet grills have a very wide and versatile temperature range. They're no longer just smoker grills. A lot of them allow you to achieve the 500 to 700 degree temperature range, and then there's a good bit of them that will allow you direct access food to flame. Can't beat that. And the last advantage is that pellet grills are extremely consistent. And by that I mean they're a lot like a home oven, okay? So if you had your favorite recipe from your grandmother and she shared it with you, it would say, you know, you pop your food in at 350, 325 Fahrenheit, and you let it go for this long and pull it out and everything's cool. Well, pellet grills work a whole lot like that, except they also add wood fire, which means that a brisket pulled off a pellet grill is gonna taste a whole lot better than one pulled out of your home oven.